watching Bicolana on the Go. Let's explore. Hello mga ka-on the go! For today's content, pag-uusapan natin ang about sa Filipino martial arts. Ang kanilang grupong Pintawan Estocada Rapado Cali ay nagsusulong na ma-preserve at mabuhay muli ang makalumang uri ng Filipino martial arts dito sa Camarines Norte. We are privileged to have as our guest the leader of Pintawan, Mr. Joseph Rubio. Hello, sir.
Hello, good morning sa mga tagapakinig at nanonood, and especially to you, ma'am. You are very wonderful this morning.
Thank you,
Magandang
sir.
umaga po sa inyo lahat.
Yes, sir. Sir, curious ako. I'm very curious about the name of the grupo. Yung Pintawan Estocada Rapado Cali. Can you tell us, sir, about the story behind the name of the group?
Yeah. Ang Pintawan Estocada Rapado Cali, actually, it is an abbreviations. Mamaya, a bit of time, ipapaliwanag ko kung anong ibig sabihin niya. But then, it was then originated and created by my older brother, yung nakakatanda kong kapatid, and I'm his co-proponent. Now, it came from a different various martial arts, but we concentrated on Filipino martial arts. Why? Kasi ito yung sariling atin.
Yes. Opo.
And it was created or approved by Grandmaster noong August 15, 2015. Nag-umpisa kami sa Lapunti Arnis de Abanico International. Came from Cebu kasi yung mga Kali practitioner naman or kilala natin ngayon as Arnis, most of them came from Cebu. Just like remembering the Battle of Mactan with Lapu-Lapu in Magellan. Now to promote our Filipino martial arts, not only Filipino martial arts, but our traditions, our heritage, and knowing who we are and giving awareness and providing the identity of Filipino people during the pre-Hispanic colonizations, spreading out through to young ones, especially in our modern times na masyado ng high-tech and masyado ng trending ang technologies. Marami ng kabataan ang nakakalimot sa kultura natin, especially ang industry ngayon, social medias, movies, and etc. Ang mga pinopromote nila is especially foreign countries, just like Korean, what else, West. But going back, mamaya ko na i-detail. But going back, ang Pintawan Estocada Rapado Cali came from various martial arts, particularly Filipino martial arts, came from a different system. Ang Filipino martial arts kasi, napakaraming system niya. Kasi nung unang panahon, nung pre-colonizations, hindi totoo na wala tayong malayang society. Before Spanish colonizations, meron ng society ang Pilipino. May kanya-kanya ng tribes and may kanya-kanya silang pamamaraan ng pamumuhay, especially pakikipaglaban. Kasi yun yung paraan mo kung paano mo ipagtatanggol yung loved ones mo, paano mo ipagtatanggol yung mga prinsesa mo, paano mo ipagtatanggol yung mga tao mo. Through the art of fighting, and noon pa man, may paraan na tayo ng pakikipaglaban sa pakikidigma, and it is known as Kali. Now, with those various experience to different Kali system, binuo namin yung Pintawan Estocada Rapado Cali. Now, ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng Pintawan? This is an abbreviation. Pintawan means pinta. Pinta. It's a paint. Remember Apu Wang-od? Di ba siya si Apu Wang-od at yung lugar nila, isa sila sa mga pre-Hispanic Pilipino na hindi naapektuhan ng banyagang kolonyalismo ang kanilang kultura. Kaya hanggang ngayon makikita natin buhay pa rin yung kultura nila, just like sa wardrobes, pananamit, and itong pagtatato or pagpipinta. Now, yung pinta nung unang panahon, may mga tinatawag na mga taong pintados. Yan, pintados or pintadong mandirigma. Just like Apuwang Wangud, sa kultura nila, sa tribes nila, may mga ibig sabihin yung mga tattoo. Say for example, there are moments in time reflecting kung gaano kataas ang status ng isang tao sa lipunan through tattoo. Or may mga tattoo symbolizes there are warriors or headhunters. Many times linalagay nila kung ilan na yung napatay nila. Yun yung pinanggalingan ng pin or pinta. Yung one naman is katawan. Ibig sabihin, pinta sa katawan. In our modern times, it symbolizes as advanced and tense. Kasi through times na develop na nga siya eh. Kaya tinatawag siya, or ang ibig sabihin ng pintawan is advanced and tense technique. Now, yung estokada rapado, magkadugsong sila. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng estokada? Ang estokada is atras, or it's a kind of blade. Now, dinugsungan ng rapado this word came from Bicolanos. So,
ko po siya sa
yes,
mga
rapado.
older people, rapado.
Diba? Might be you remember nung maliit ka pa, pagpasaway ka, sabihin sa inang nanay mo, rapaduhunta ka. But Labo is Tagalog speaking town. But, well, mix naman siya. Now, yung pinagsama yung rapado kasi, ang mga Bicolano is mga hero din ang Bicolano eh. Meron lang mga pagkakataon na yung mga heroes natin dito, just like Wenceslao and etc., hindi naitala sa kasaysayan. But katulad ng ibang region, in our archipelago, maraming Bicolanos ang nakapaglaban din during the World War. Spanish, Americans, and Japanese, and so on. So may sarili tayong pamamaraan ng pakikipaglaban. And take note of that na ang Kali is existing na siya noon pa. So even Bicolanos know how to fight using the art of Kali. So tinawag siyang Rapado Kali. It means to say the art of Bicolanos using Kali. Kaya pintawan, estokada, rapado. Then yung Kali naman is pre-Hispanic way of blade fighting. So mix them all. It's all about pintawan, estokada, rapado, Kali. It's all about our culture. Yun yung pinagmula ng pintawan, estokada, rapado, Kali.
Yes, sir. Napaka-meaningful, sir, nung naging... Kasi I'm searching for it, the name. Sabi ko, sa tingin ko, merong story behind this name eh. Kasi you can not find it directly kung ano yung meaning yan. And thank you, sir, for explaining that to me and to everyone po na makakapanood nito yung content na to. Kasi it's gonna be clear to them kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng name ng group. And 15 years na kayo, sir?
Way back from
2015, 10
2015.
years. Ganun. Ano po yung vision ng group ninyo and advocacy ng group ninyo?
Ang pinaka-visions nito and advocacy is to spread out, to give awareness, and to practice Filipino culture by means of Filipino martial arts. Particularly, itong pinapromote naming art namin, pintawan, estokada, rapado, Kali. But then again, most of it, pinopromote namin yung buong Filipino martial arts culture. In fact, kapag ginagawa natin ang Kali, pinapakita natin yung patriotism natin bilang mga Pilipino. Why? It is a kind of law under Republic Act 9850, declaring that Arnis Kali Eskrima is our national sports and martial arts of the Filipino people. So we are practicing being who we are as Filipino. Habang ginagawa natin to, kaya dapat hindi natin ikahiya.
Yes. Nakita ko rin, sir, dun sa FB, Facebook account ninyo, that you're teaching barangay officials, the barangay tanods, tinuturuan nyo sila ng form or techniques po on
Yes.
self-defense,
Oo.
po, which is very important sa kanila kasi they need to protect their lives and the lives of their loved ones. Di ba po? Ang ganda ng advocacy ng group. And ang maganda pa nun, sir, I see also na may End Violence Against Women campaign kayo. So, tinuturuan nyo rin po ang mga kababaihan ng self-defense. Di ba po? Sa ano pa, sir, to platform para po ini-invite po kayo, yung group ninyo?
Yeah.
Para magturo ng particular...
Yeah. It's a good question. You know, marami kaming program advocacy na binubuo. Especially, it's gonna be a challenge. Paano mo i-promote kay Michelle to love Filipino martial arts sa generations nila? Might be, it wouldn't be kasi gonna feel boring for her or for them. So, nag-iisip kami ng programa paano siya mai-engage and learn how to love this culture, our culture, especially for the young ones and youngster. Ginawa namin, kinonect ko siya into different organizations sa mga barangay or LGUs, especially in tourism. Kasi sa tourism, may tinatawag yan na cultural tourism. Now, ano bang pinapakita namin? Hindi lang naman to nakapokus of knowing how to fight, learning how to defend yourself, or the art of fighting. But it really reflects and shows our culture of who we are as Filipino people. Preserving our culture. Kasi this is gonna be our identity. Bakit dito kinuha sa Filipino martial arts? As you can imagine, lahat ng nations dumaan sa battle. And ang battle, nagpapakilala kung anong kasaysayan, pagkatao meron ng isang nations. And isa na lang ito, isa ito sa natitira na lang identity natin para kilalanin or i-trace back ng mga researcher yung totoong Pilipino. Kung sino ba talaga tayo. Ang Filipino martial arts. And remember, even in heaven, there's a battle. 'Di ba? Bakit ba nangyayari 'yon? Para ipakilala kung gaano tayo or gaano tayo kamahal ng Almighty God, our Creator. There's a battle between good and evil. So isang magandang aspeto para kilalanin natin yung pinag-ugatan natin. Now, going back, we are linking ourselves, our organization, to different organizations such as sa provincial tourism, municipal tourism, and likewise. Ano ba yung ginagawa namin dito? Nag-i-invite kami, nag-orient kami, nagsiseminar kami, nagpapa-workshop kami. Hindi lang ito all about fighting, but practicing our culture kasi dito ginagawa namin yung mga ritual dances. Hindi nyo lang minsan napapansin sa iba-ibang bansa like West, like Asian, Korea, Japan, Thailand, etc., India, Indonesia, lahat sila sa movie industry nila, sa film nila, parating may mga ritual dances. And makikita nyo, parating sinusuot nila yung traditional wardrobe nila, showing their identity. Kaya buhay na buhay yung kultura nila So, why not sa atin? Pakilala natin kung sino talaga tayo. Now, ang ritual dancing noong panahon, may mga tinatawag na warrior dances.
Kasi yun sa mga...
Yun yung mga tinatawag na karansa or yung mga tinatawag na sayaw. Kasi during those time, wala pa namang modern technology and form of entertainment. So, in times of grief, faith, pag-aani, pagsamba, kasal, pagkamatay, battle, ang ginagawa nilang form of entertainment is ritual dancing. Yun yung mga tinuturo namin, especially sa mga kababaihan, yung mga ritual dance na nagsasayaw sila ng mga ritual dancing. They could able to use yung traditional fan or especially weapons. Then linalagyan namin ng storyline para ma-improve namin and makahikayat kami ng interest, especially young ones. And as of now, hindi naman kami nabigo kasi unti-unti naiintindihan nila at may mga sumasali na. Now, ano ba yung purpose namin? Makabuo kami ng isang grupo dito na pagdating ng oras, ang magbe-benefit, ang magpo-profit is yung mga kabataan. Iiwanan namin sa kanila, magkakaroon sila ng pondo supported by the local or provincial government and so on. And just like other culture, just like Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, every festival nila, every occasions nila, hindi nawawala yung culture nila. Nagpe-present sila sa iba-ibang bansa. Ganon yung aim ko rito.
Marami na kayo, sir. So far, sir, marami na po kayong estudyante.
So far, hindi pa ganon karami, but I can say enough naman to represent our culture. So, with this, nanghihikayat ako na sana into different form or organization, especially siguro, I'm promoting our organization, nasubukan yung sumali.
Promote niyo, sir, yung grupo ninyo, and paano po nila kayo ma-reach, how they can reach your group, kung paano. Kasi po, for sure, marami nang interesado, di ba? On cultivating, then learning, preserving the form of art, di ba? Using the Filipino martial arts. At saka, yung nga po, tinuturuan nyo din sila ng mga ritual dances.
Pwede ka mong sumali dyan, actually. Pwede yung
sali ko din si Michelle. Sali din natin.
Yeah, pwede.
Sige, sir, i-share niyo po sa amin kung paano po namin mapupuntahan yung po ninyo, studio or place.
Yeah.
Saan po kayo situated?
Nalimutan ko sabihin. Basically, ang practitioner ng Pintawan is Tocada Rapado Kali kasi yung older brother ko is a tactical instructor ng Jail Training Center sa Camp Vicente Lim. So, basically, ang mga practitioner ng Pintawan is Tocada Rapado Kali is men in uniform. Now, dito sa Bicol, fresh pa siya. Inuumpisahan ko pa lang siya. And wala pa kami talaga na training center dito na permanente. But as of now, dahil varsity rin ako nung from elementary to high school, varsity ako. Actually, ito yung nagpatapos sa akin being a varsity. Ang gym ko ngayon, sa Warriors Taekwondo gym, ang schedule namin dyan is Friday after office hour, 5 onwards. Then sa Saturday, Sunday naman, 8 to 12. Mga kaibigan ko yan.
8 to 12, 8 a.m. sir to 12.
Shout out sa mga Warriors. Pinopromote ko na rin kayo. Nung high school kasi ako, varsity rin ako niyan. Kung ano ng laro na lang para mapag-aral yung sarili.
Galing, sir. So that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yung schedule po.
Yes.
Pintawan.
Yes.
And yun po ay located
sa, kung alam, sa likod ng Kapitolyo, moving ahead sa Plato Restaurant.
Sa unahan po.
Sa unahan lang, tapos sa left side, meron siyang karatula doon. Madali lang siya malaman.
So para sir, malaman nila kung saan kayo pwedeng, di ba po, mapuntahan sa lahat po ng mga interesado na ating mga kababayan. Di ba? You can always visit them on that place, sa Warriors Gym, tama sir? Sa likod ng Kapitolyo.
And you can also direct to, Provincial Tourism Office.
Since naka-tie up kayo, sir, with them.
Nandoon si Lacan Marshall, yung nagmamanage ng cultural tourism. Pwede rin kayong magtanong sa kanya kung kilala niyo siya.
And they could help you and guide you kung paano po ang process, at kung gusto niyo po, interested kayo to join the group of Pintawan. Ano po, sir, ang mensahe niyo sa mga kabataan natin?
Well, ang pinaka-mensahe ko, just like saying, kung naalala nyo yung history subject nyo or Rizal subject nyo, ang sabi ni Rizal doon, for example, yung hindi tumingin sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa pararoonan. It means to say na kung ano yung pinagmulan mo, mahalin mo siya hanggang sa dulo ng mundo, and you're going to find your own way and be successful one. Diba? Love who you are.
Love who you are.
Diba? That is the basic Diba? Mahalin mo muna yung sarili mo para makapagmahal ka ng isang tao ng buong buo.
Yes. And mahalaga din, sir, na they should love your history.
Yes.
Know your history, di ba,
Yes,
sir?
know your history.
And as much as possible, help on preserving your
Preserving,
culture.
yes.
Which is very good, sir, kasi nakakatuwa na may mga grupo po pala na ganito dito sa Camarines Norte. And it's good to know po na you're one of them. Tinutulungan niyo po ang mga Camartenyo na muli po nating buhayin ang ating kultura. Yung, especially po sa side niyo, yung Filipino martial arts. Diba po? And now, sana mag-open yung doors by this platform para sa mga kabataan na very keen or interested on learning the Filipino martial arts. Diba po?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Opo. And this time, sir, meron tayong picture interpretation.
Picture interpretation.
Opo. Natatawagin natin sa aking palagay. Okay, sir? We
Okay.
will show picture po of personalities.
Parang
and
chocolate or money.
Then,
Money,
opo,
money.
opo. We have, of course, Mr. Jackie Chan.
Okay, Jackie Chan, my favorite martial artist, my idol, and one that motivated me to continue martial arts. Jackie Chan, sa aking palagay, dahil very successful ka na, maybe it's time for you na enjoy mo naman yung personal life mo.
Oh, yes, sir. Opo. I agree. Sir. Second picture, sir.
Si Jet Li naman, napakagaling mong martial artist. I hope sana magkita tayo, ma-share mo sa akin yung wisdom mo.
Yes, opo. And the third one, sir?
Si Tony Jaa naman, I really would like to know more about Muay Thai kasi alam ko sa Muay Thai, napakamahal din nila yung culture nila and marami silang ritual na ginagawa such as ritual dancing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yun po ang ating 3 personalities po or sa aking palagay segment. Opo. Sino, sir, ang naging inspiration nyo? I'm just curious about it.
Among the 3?
Opo.
Actually, hindi ko sila ma-measure ng merong pinakamas. Kasi iba-ibang character sila and meron silang iba-ibang ability na I would say na I love most. So sa akin, hindi ako makapili ng isa.
Oh, you're admiring the 3 of them. Opo. And we wanted to know, sir, kung gagawing pelikula ang buhay mo, ano po ang magiging title nito at sino po ang gaganap?
Ang magiging title ng buhay ko ay kung ako na lang sana.
Wow.
Ay, joke. Wala lang akong naisip ka agad. Okay, I really don't know kung ano ba yung sustansya ng buhay ko. But all I can say, I'm just ordinary man wanting to help people knowing themselves para ma-improve nila yung mga sarili nila. So, siguro ang gagawin kong pelikula is more on about inspiring people, especially related to culture kasi I know about Cali and this is what I'm promoting. And syempre, ang gusto kong gaganap niyan si Ivy. Kilala niyo ma'am si Ivy? Si Ivy ay si Ivy sabi nila kamukha ko raw pero hindi ako naniniwala. Si Ivy ay si Ian Veneracion.
Wow. Ian Veneracion.
Alam ko ito.
Oo nga naman. Ian Veneracion. Pwede, sir, no? Pwede.
Joke lang po yun. Huwag kayong babash sa akin. Joke.
Opo. And sir, kasi pwede po bang i-share niyo sa kanila? Ano po ba yung tinuturo niyo po aside sa Cali? Kasi Cali, sir, is our niece. Ano po bang aside from that, the tribal dances. Nabanggit niyo, sir, yung Muay Thai, it's not included on the more on Filipino martial arts lang talaga tayo.
Okay.
Sa mga curious, sir, kasi baka isipin nila
sa kasi sa Kali or Arnis or Eskrima, kasi ang Kali, Arnis, Eskrima, pag binigyan natin ng definitions, isa lang naman ang ibig sabihin nila. But meron silang generations Bakit kali, bakit naging arnis, or bakit naging eskrima. But eventually, isa lang naman talaga ang ibig sabihin nila. Now, ano ba yung laman ng kali? Ang kali kasi is bladed martial arts. Ibig sabihin, ang pamamaraan ng pakikipaglaban gamit ang kali, gumagamit ka ng iba-ibang weapons. Meron tayong mga traditional weapons. You could able to search that even in Google or YouTube. May iba-iba tayong weapon gamit yung mga patalim. Yan ang kali. In our modern times, anything can be a weapon, such as your cell phone. Okay? Such this cell phone. In simple movements ng kali, just like yung asterisk strike, I could able to use this cell phone if I have this understanding of those vital points. Siyempre, di ba? Just like ang vital points sa nostril, sa eyes, etc. So, pwedeng doon kita strike. Bam, bam, bam. Okay? So, anything can be used as weapon, converting to bladed. Ay, sa'yo pala ito. Sorry. Okay? Then, pwede rin sa mga short weapon, long weapon, and may mga tinatawag silang range. Kasi pag long weapon ang hawak ko, nandun ako sa long range or largo. Pag medyo maliit naman, nandito ako sa middle range or mediano. Then, pag sa short range, nandun ako sa close range or tinatawag na sirado. I can use the technique of Pikiti Tricia using knife. Now,
how about, sir, pag walang other resources or walang makuhang pwedeng gawing weapon?
Basically, ang kilala ngayon, especially pinopromote ng Department of Education and CHED through esports, yung arnis stick. May history rin yun, bakit saan nanggaling yung using of stick. Now, the question is, most of the common critics and arguments, paano pag wala ng stick yan? Ano na yung gagawin? Now, I'm happy to say na ang kali, arnis, or eskrima is hindi lang sila nagbe-base or nakadepende with weapons. Kasi all of it ay may conversion into empty hands technique. Such as, for example, I'm going to use the basic asterisk strike. Doing this, I'm holding, just imagine I'm holding or hawak ko ay mahabang itak. And naka-long range ako. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The question is, paano mo gagawin yan kung wala ka ng hawak na stick? Can you convert that into empty hands, such as like this? Hindi yon. Hindi yon. May transition siya. Such as, for example, I'm going to use the asterisk strike. This gonna be a strike or block. This gonna be a parrying. This gonna be a grab. Such as, for example, came from asterisk strike, pwedeng ito yung maging block ko. Block and striking the vital points of the arm. Then I proceed this. And this gonna be the block and this is the counter. So yun siya, may sa empty hands technique may tinatawag na dirty boxing or panuntukan. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? We use the backhand, the forearm, we use the elbow, different kinds of elbow, upper side, rear, anything. Gumagamit ng elbow, gumagamit ng knee, gumagamit ng kick, low kick lang, gumagamit ng reverse thrust, gumagamit ng thrust. So it means to say na sa empty hands technique, ginagamit lahat. And meron tayong art of biting. Even nangangagat din yung mga Pilipino eh. Then, pwedeng headbutt. So, hindi lang siya nakadepende sa weapon-based art. Kasi meron tayong tinatawag na iba't ibang technique such as panuntukan, dirty boxings, or empty hands. Using everything in our body. such as heart, because kailangan natin mahalin yung ating skills. Then, may tinatawag rin tayong buno. Buno or tinatawag itong Filipino wrestling. So, ang Kali may ganon. Buno or Filipino wrestling. Or meron tayong tinatawag na joint locking or manipulations of joint. Minsan, mas kilala siya sa pangalang Aikido. Kasi ganun tayo, medyo colonize ang isip natin di ba? What's best in the West might be the best for us. Minsan ganun yung thinking natin. Then, may tinatawag tayong dumog. Ano yung dumog? Comparable to jiu-jitsu or ground fight. So, I can say with my experience, but it really depends upon the interpretations of the people or the viewers. But for me, personally, I see Filipino martial arts or Kali as a complete art. Kasi kompleto siya lahat. Even with weapon and without weapon, you know how to fight. You know how to kick, punch, elbow, kick, ground, and etc.
Can you teach us, sir, a simple technique? Parang a technique po, without using any weapon.
Yeah, but I'm going to ask you if you are ready to hurt yourself.
Okay.
And, joke lang. Yeah.
Sure,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Simple strike. Tatayo ako?
Sige, sir.
Sige. Dahil wala akong weapon and anything can be used as weapon. Say for example, this Sprite that I'm going to drink like. Itong bottle ng Sprite na to, say for example, ito ay sword, and I'm going to Sprite talaga to or what? Yeah. Kasi baka sumabog. Yeah. I'm going to do the basic asterisk strike. Ito siya. Then, this is the stance. Nakalargo ako. I'm protecting myself. I'm extending my hand. Kasi mahaba yung weapon ko. I'm going to do the asterisk strike. Ang tama niya is temple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and start. Okay? Now, sa mas maliit na weapon naman, pupunta ako sa middle range. Okay, gagawin kong Pikiti 3-shot technique. But, hindi siya extended because I wanna protect myself from disarming. So, more on circular movement, just like if I'm holding at this, say this is a knife, and this is a regular hold, may reverse hold yung nandito. Okay? This is a regular hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm using this hand for distracting, poking, grabbing for any possible counter. Say for example, mag-asterisk strike ako, magka-counter siya, because you know something about martial art, then dito ako. Yan. I'm sorry.
Okay lang.
Now, paano ba siya gagamitin pag yung simple asterisk strike pag wala akong hawak? Say for example, if he grab me, hold tight, okay? Then, she aim me to punch dito sa aking forehead. Just like this, punch. Yan. Ito na yung magiging asterisk strike ko. So, yun yung conversion niya. So, with weapon or without weapon, pwede nating magamit yung art natin. Now, pwede na ako mag-combinations doon. Kung gagamit ako ng intense technique, combinations ng knee, elbow, sweep, dumog. Kasi ang laban ng Kali is up to the ground. Remember, we are from archipelago. Ang lugar natin is pulupulutong. So most of the fight, marami tayong situations na yung mga pre-Hispanic Pilipino, naglalaban sila sa ground sa tubig, ganon.
Thank you, sir, for demonstrating to us
Yes, ma'am. Pasensya na, ma'am,
No
kung baka
problem po.
napalakas. Oo.
No problem po.
Hmm.
Ano sir ang ating pieces of advice sa ating mga kabataan?
Pieces of advice ko is to challenge you. To challenge you because I cannot able to enforce to you to love this Kali, especially you are not acquainted with sports or martial arts. But I challenge you to have your own research, understanding what is Kali all about and what is the significance relating to our culture, being a Filipino.
Yes, sir. Tama po. So what are the takeaways natin dito sa content na ito? Of course, we would like to thank you, Sir Joseph, for accommodating our team po, and introducing to us the Filipino martial arts, and then sharing po the background of the group, inviting the youth, especially kasi since the younger generation po ang target talaga ng ating grupo, to preserve our culture, the Filipino martial arts to them. And nakaka-proud po na may kagaya po ninyong grupo na still would want to enrich our culture po. Diba po? At tinuturuan nyo pa sila para po mapagyaman pa natin at hindi makalimutan, di ba po, ang kultura natin na dito sa Camarines Norte especially. Sana po, supportahan natin sila Sir Rubio. Please do support
Thank you so
Pintawan
po.
po,
Thank you so much po
for their advocacy.
Yeah.
And then, para po, matuto din tayo at the same time. It's actually beneficial din sa part natin.
Health,
kasi,
yan.
di ba po, sa health,
fitness.
sa fitness. Yun po ang mga purposes ng ating program na ito. That once you enrolled or once you trained po under their supervision, yun po. Aside from the fact, of course, kasi sir, di ba yung coordination, yung rhythm, distance management, yun po ang mga key aspects po, di ba, na ma-enhance using the efficient system, yung itong Filipino martial arts as a method po. This is not about fighting it. This is just cultivating and enriching our culture, our Filipino martial arts.
In fact, it also enhance people moral.
Yeah, the moral aspect.
Moral aspect, the discipline, kasi meron itong mga tenets din. May mga tenets tayong sinusunod. So it means to say na hindi lang all about fighting, hindi lang all about culture, but improving the essentials of being a good and abiding people.
Yes, sir.
Yun yung dinedevelop natin dito. Then, so that it could also help our government to help those young ones to stay away from dangerous drugs.
Yes, sir.
And help us also because we are also promoting the whole Bicol regions through cultural tourism. Kaya every festival nagpe-perform kami diyan. Sumasayaw kami, nagpapakita kami ng parang mga theater play, a bit of things happen, transpired in the old times using our culture.
Yes, sir. Sir, once again po, please invite them on how they can reach you. If you do have contact numbers, contact person, please do so po.
Thank you so much. So sa lahat ng nakikinig, magulang, kabataan, parents, or anyone, maraming pong salamat sa programa nito at ini-invite ko kayong lahat na mahalin natin ang sarili nating culture through Filipino martial arts, particularly Kali at Mrs. Krima, at pinopromote ko rin po ang aming sariling system which is Pintawan, Estocada, Rapado, Kali at ang aming advokasya. And not just all, but of course, lahat ng Filipino martial arts, mahalin natin.
Yes, ako.
Yun lang, maraming salamat.
Sir, your Facebook page, official Facebook page is
Pintawan? Pintawan Estocada, Rapado, Kali, ang FB page namin. And if okay to you, pwede nyo namang akong i-message din, Joseph Ismeña Rubio, may FB page.
You can search the account of Sir Rubio po.
And as of now, doon kami nag-gym sa Warriors Taekwondo Gym. Ang training namin ay Friday, 5 p.m. onwards on Saturday, and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 12 noon.
Thank you, sir, for sharing us on how they can reach you po, your Facebook accounts, and then your account as well, sir. Sa Facebook, sir, yun o yung ninyo yung account.
Yung
Joseph
Pintawan Ismenia Rubio.
Ismenia Rubio. Yun
Then
po yung
the FB
we will post it here po para
okay, sige po.
malinaw po sa ating mga viewers.
Okay, sige po.
Yes, sir. So, hope you're able to learn po dito sa content na ito. You can actually please do support us. Hope you'll like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Bicolana on the Go. Once again, Sir Joseph, thank you so much for extending your time to our team po. Thank you po, Sir Joseph.
Yes, ma'am. Diyos mabalos po.
Diyos mabalos,
Maray
sir.
na hapon sa
Maray na
Indogabo.
hapon. Thank you po. This is Feb for Bicolana on the Go.